Hello, everybody! Welcome back to 16-Bit TV Podcast.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
How are you, Andrew?
Yes, I am good. And yourself today?
Very good. I'm very good today. A little bit headache in the morning because of heavy rains. So the atmosphere was not up to my level. But yeah, it was good. How have you been today?
Yeah, it's been a good day today. Been a bit of a quiet one. Yeah, good.
Good. Anything happened this week? How was it this week? How was your week?
Yeah, a bit of a quiet week. This week.
It was pretty quiet, yeah.
So obviously not much happening with the old lockdown at the moment, so can't really see people and anything like that. So everyone's sort of making their own entertainment at home, I think, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good old internet saving us.
For sure. Okay, so that's done. Would you like to start, or should I start today? I think you have more information than I do, so I think you'll be the leader today.
I do. But it's up to you if you wanna start. Because I suppose the main news this week is it's launch week, isn't it, for next gen consoles, Xbox and PlayStation. So obviously there's a lot of reviews and stuff like that. So I don't know if you want to talk about any specs of the new consoles and stuff like that. I don't know what you've got.
Right. I've got a few things to talk about today, yeah. So this week was all about the Xbox and the PlayStation. Mostly PlayStation, to be honest. And yeah, so they have some issues to begin in. Some people reported on the Xbox, it starts smoking from the top upwards. But as we found out, it was a prank with a vape. Yes. I was like, first I saw it, what the hell? No. Oh my God. And no, it was a prank and somebody was blowing smoke at the bottom, I was just going all upwards.
I think Xbox actually tweeted out afterwards, I can't believe we had to say this, but don't blow smoke in our machine.
Wave smoke to the garbage, yeah. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And yeah.
It's always one.
But PlayStation 5 had a little bit worse than that. I think because it was the early prototypes. And the discs were corrupted, disk space.
Okay.
Yeah. So some people have these issues. Not many, only a few, handful. So nothing to worry about, really. I believe it was early prototypes, and yeah.
There's no red ring of death then.
Yeah. I'm wondering in next year what will come up in them too.
Well, I'm not sure what the warranty of the console is, but I'm sure it must have like a 3-year warranty or something silly like that on the console.
For sure.
With the manufacturer. I mean, maybe not with the store you buy it from, but so yeah. There's been a lot of love this week as well between Xbox and PlayStation. That's one thing I was going to talk about. Tweeting out a lot of love and congratulations to each other on the launch of their new consoles. It's nice to see that side of it. I mean, I don't know how much of it is orchestrated behind the scenes. Them contacting each other, say you tweet this, we tweet that. It's good for business. But back in the day, it was was it a Sega or Nintendo? You had to pick which one. It was so rival.
Yeah, basically.
Sega's motto: Sega does what Nintendo don't, type of thing.
Don't. Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice to see them coming together. Especially you get more games now that are cross play.
Yeah.
And even exclusivities.
Very important. Because people are already divided, people are already divided equally between them two, for many generations already. So if you're already dedicated to one platform, one ecosystem, most unlikely gonna change.
Yeah.
And you don't have many reasons to why would you change, you know? Man. But what I like about this PlayStation 5 is the controller. Jesus Christ, this is good.
Yeah. I've seen about the haptic feedback you get off of it and stuff like that. Which is
yes,
cool.
and really, that's what I heard from other people. You just feel like you're more immersed in the game, you know? Much more immersed. I've seen some, I don't know who was it? But he was showing what the trigger does when he shoots. Yeah, it moves your finger, you know?
Yeah. Actually tell you how far you press on it and like with your different guns and stuff. I think there's apparently there's a demo disc that you get with the PlayStation, and apparently on that demo disc is supposed to show you like some of the features of the haptic feedback. And it'd be interesting to see how many developers take it on board, because that with the PlayStation they didn't really use the touchpad controller very often with that many games. I mean,
I noticed that, yeah.
But so it'd be interesting to see where they go.
Now, I just want to buy the controller myself, not the PlayStation, because it impressed me much more than anything else. I think the main selling point on the PlayStation 5 is the controller himself.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
my opinion anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on one. One of the reasons I haven't done a review on it is because I feel like I've just been repeating what everyone else is saying, because I actually haven't got one to have a look at. But yeah, I'm interested to see, and I'm interested to see what the gaming's going to hold, like the games and stuff for the next couple of years, because this whole exclusivity thing is. I'm just wondering how long that's going to be sticking around for. You know, exclusive games for exclusive consoles. I mean, everyone knows that PlayStation and Xbox make more money through selling the games on the consoles than they do for selling the consoles. So it makes sense if you can have more titles on your console.
Yeah,
so,
both sides. Yeah,
I mean, exclusivity now is sort of, you know, you get games that are exclusive to a console for the first year or the first 6 months, and then they come out on Xbox, or the other way around, and then they come out on PlayStation. So, yeah.
Yeah, but like God of War never came out on Xbox, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shame. And they're losing money. I think they're losing money.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
sure.
I mean, obviously they own some of these companies. Like they own studios, don't they? I mean, you know, but PlayStation own a lot of studios. They got their fingers in a lot of pies, same as Xbox. You know, so I mean, you know, Minecraft is one of the ones owned by Xbox now, isn't it? Owned by Mojang, is owned by Xbox, I think.
Right, Microsoft, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I suppose they could turn around and say, right, you can't play it on PS4, but they know, like, it's a community-driven game, and the amount of people that played it, it'd be silly to cut themselves off like that. So, you know, we'll have to see. We have to see how this, like I say earlier, this bromance between PlayStation and Xbox. We have to see how long this lasts.
But they did came in closed doors before they announced they're going to release the two consoles. They did go between closed doors, and they did talk about a lot of stuff nobody knows about, you know.
Yeah.
So there's something there. There's something there.
Yeah, I mean, it's another point that is, you know, the games and that are getting so big now. I think everything's going to be more about streaming the games. So I think they want to have a platform so you can play with your friends on Xbox and PlayStation. Do you know? Because some of these games that you're not going to be able to, I don't think, download them on your console in the future. You're just gonna, you know, you'll have to download a certain amount of it to be able to stream it or whatnot. You know.
I think there's quite. I think there's 10 years even without seeing it, or more. I don't think it's any closer future. My opinion, anyway. But my question to you: are you gonna get the digital version of the PlayStation or the disc version?
Disc version.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Regardless, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
well, it's £100, I suppose, extra £100 for a Blu-ray player, and you can put I can put all my PlayStation 4 discs in. So,
all right, there you go.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, makes more sense. Yeah. Good. I think they're gonna encourage people to buy external hard drives. Yeah, more than anything else.
That's why I think. That's why I think I have to get over the fact. I think there's got to be. That's why I think they're planning something like with Stadia, and I think they were trying to be first to the market with this whole streaming stuff. And now, no one's going to want to invest in Stadia. I think the thing what they're trying to do, and like even say with Xbox Game Pass or was it Live thing where you can stream the game, they're all going down the same road.
But I highly disagree with what you said about Google Stadia was trying to be the first one, because there was many other companies was doing it already. This on cloud gaming.
Yeah.
Oh my God! This go way back, many years, like 10 years already back. I think who actually started this thing? It was Nvidia.
Yeah.
But way back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
I was going to say, but Nvidia isn't a household name. Like people like Stadia was made by Google. Do you know they're a massive company? I mean, with something like this, you need to chuck resources at it. So I don't know how big Nvidia are. I don't know how many people they employ, but you might know them if you work with computers and stuff like that. But most people won't know who Nvidia are, but people know who Google are. I mean, another thing I was going to talk about today. Amazon making a game.
Okay.
People that deliver your parcels, they're getting into making a game called New World. It's like up and coming, massive multiplayer role-playing game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, expected to be released some point next year. I think it's May time. I think they plan on it. But yeah, so even they're getting into making games now. I think you can only be able to play it on PC. But I mean, if a company like Amazon, with the resources they bring in, the amount of money they make, can't make a decent game, then Saying that, I've played some really rubbish games in the past on PlayStation, but I think I made one that was made by, I think like NatWest or something like that, the bank.
NatWest. Right.
I think you could go around cleaning up rubbish or something like that. This little crab thing. I only played it for about 5-10 minutes. I was like, this is a load of rubbish. Trying to teach kids about saving money. You have to go up and save money in this machine. I was like, screw this.
Right. I heard Angry Video Game Nerd, yeah?
Oh, right, yeah.
He was playing, okay, I'm not sure it was actually him, to be honest, but I believe it's him anyway. I'm mixing up all things in my head now, but I believe it was a cereal company who released a game. It was like a Doom clone. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was actually very good. It was just a cereal company, But the guy who made it actually went out and done quite a good job. It was quite a good game, yeah.
Yeah, it's surprising to see these little gems sometimes.
So let's see, maybe Amazon will surprise us and be the revolution games of ever.
Yeah, it could be. We could be buying a new PlayStation Amazon or some crap.
Console. Oh my God. All right. So let's double check my list. Make sure I got it. All about this. All right. Did anything you say about the Xbox and PlayStation?
No, not really. Not much about the new console. No, I'd say.
All right.
Got anything more to
All right. Your turn then.
All right, moving on. I was going to bring up about Amazon, but we touched on that on their game coming out. One thing I was sort of wondering about is I don't know if you heard that Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, yes.
Yeah, people make Far
Oh,
Cry.
I did. Oh my god.
Apparently, they're still talking about release of an Avatar game in 2022. Do you know the film Avatar?
Okay, can we change it quickly? I'm so
Go-
sorry,
no,
man.
Go ahead. go.
Actually, you know what happened with Ubisoft in America?
No, go.
Something took hostage to one of the buildings there, and all the people was on the roof.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, everybody saved. Nobody harmed.
They're trying to get hold of the new Far Cry game or something.
I probably don't know what's going on, but it was not good.
Jesus Christ.
I need to check the news. What's up? I need to check the updates here, but it was scary,
Oh,
man.
Jesus. Well, I hope everyone over there's okay and no one gets hurt.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
Jesus Christ.
It was all the people was on the roof, just like scared, what's going on.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that's it. I just want to say this first before you carry on with like.
Yeah. Well, obviously the Avatar game and the Avatar movie, Avatar 2, everything like that's been delayed at the moment with the whole everything that's gone on. So yeah, but I mean, I don't know if did you ever play the first Avatar game that came out?
I didn't play no Avatar games.
I think it was out on. It might be PS3. I don't think it was PS2. I think it was PS3. Might be the PS2 version. But yeah, and it's quite a good game. But I think they're going to look at making like an open world game. But I think it'd be a good premise if they do the world quite well. I mean, I remember watching the first movie, Avatar movie, and I just hope they make a decent game. Because I don't know if you remember, like back in the day when you used to have like PlayStation 2 and stuff like that, we used to make a lot of these crappy games that were related around movies, and they weren't very good.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It was just selling points.
Most times, almost, yeah.
And you don't get that now. You don't get that many movies turned into a game. Do you know?
Yeah.
Now it's the other way around, don't they? They turn games into movies.
In the movies, yeah. And good ones too. Yeah, I was many times disappointed with like a movie-based game.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of them are the best. I love Die Hard game. That was brilliant. Do you remember?
Oh, Die Hard actually was very good. Yeah, but most time or not, was bad. I was like, I love Terminator, as you know, big fan of it, and they released this game based on Terminator, the 3, I think, or Salvation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I played that.
And it was just not good. It was just awkward. I was like, it's embarrassment for the film,
I think it's going back to PlayStation 1 days. That Die Hard trilogy. There were like 3 different games, and they were quite good.
Yeah.
And
I used to play it.
Go on.
I used to play it on the Sega Saturn.
Yeah, it was a disc version of it, wasn't there?
Yeah, Sega Saturn was great. I loved it so much. Yippee-ki-yay!
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And I don't know if you... I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you know that Bruce Willis, he was in 2 other PlayStation 1 games. He was in The Fifth Element, which was crap. I could never get into that game on the PlayStation, but he was also in another one. It was called, what's it called? Apocalypse. It's brilliant. I don't know why they never turned that into a movie. But yeah, it was. I tell you what, I'd love to see about getting to play that one day. That's like one of these, just shoot them up. Not third person. It's like this character. You can like shoot forward, sideways, and that, and you run around, shooting shit up. But yeah, really well made game. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you didn't. You didn't really. I was just interrupting each other, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, good times with Sega Saturn. Yeah.
Yeah, I never got one of those Sega Saturn.
Yeah, because I have a huge box of the game. Yeah, I was so confused at the beginning. You drive a taxi, and I used to love driving over the people. The windshield wipers
Or
just
the blood
everywhere. I used to love it. I was like, yes! Killing everybody. And then I explode. Like, what the hell? Why exploded? You know? What's the point of this game? Running over people? No, probably not.
Fucking chase the bombs down. That wasn't easy.
Yeah, not easy at all.
I think that's to be fair. I think that was probably the hardest one out of the lot. I mean, you had the other one where you was a bloke and you had to go up the elevators and the towers, which I think was supposed to be from the first game. And that wasn't too bad, as long as you could remember where the bombs and shit like that were. But I think the airport was the best one, the one that you had the gun. You could use the gun that you could point at the TV. You used to smash that game. Absolutely love that.
Yeah. I had the pistols as well.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, me too. Oh my goodness.
Good old
days.
Blown away when I saw that. I think I only had to make a drive at the time. I see that.
I can break. You know, when you're in the building, I can break the glass, the windows. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to just in the windows for ages. Just. Yeah.
Everybody started.
I used to play games just for nothing to do. So I just trying to do something I couldn't do in the game. You know, trying to kill everybody but still beat in the game somehow, or just experiment with the games most times.
Yeah, well, it was easy because they were shorter, weren't they?
Yeah, plus nothing to do else. Nothing else to do really.
I'm thinking if you played one of them Die Hard, like one of the games like that, you could probably complete it in about an hour or two. You know, you're not asking for 60 hours of your life. So you do, don't you? You go over and you play them over and over again. I used to do it with Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, used to play the levels over and over again and try and get 99 lives or something like that.
Right.
You know.
I trying to squeeze in the places he couldn't squeeze in.
Yeah, find out where all the extra hidden lives are. Because, there was no YouTube videos that told me where they were all were or anything like that. You know. I mean, I've never gone back to look up where they all are, but all the ones I know and all the secret boxes I know are ones that I remember from when I was a kid. You know, you still remember what wall to jump up, and there's a secret thing in there, and you can jump in. There's a couple of lives and rings or whatnot. Sticks with you.
Yeah, oh my god, so much. So many times I was just trying to glitch. Excuse me. So many times I was trying to glitch the game, you know. So I was trying to move the map, go to the edge, and try to jump between the two things, so I can just glitch inside and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
there are things you do when you get a game, isn't it? It's like you always try to jump off the highest place, or go see how far you can go on the map before the game don't let you go any further, or something like that.
After Sega Mega Drive, Sega Mega Drive, you had one, isn't it? I know you had. Did you ever have to make a CD to it?
No.
Alright. I did. But did you ever... What did you have after Mega Drive?
It went to PlayStation next.
Oh, really? Okay. I actually didn't. I never did. My next was the Sega Saturn instead of PlayStation. That was my answer to PlayStation. And at the same time, I got 3DO.
Oh, yeah. I think you're one of the only people that I know to have owned one of those 3DOs. I remember you telling me about it. You said, I used to have all these 3DO games. And he showed me a picture. I was like, what? 3D what?
Oh, that's probably a story on the next time. So, who's next? I guess me, isn't it? Unless you want something to add on?
No, you carry on.
Okay, let's have a look. Right, Nintendo 35th anniversary. I know it's quite old news, but I discovered Mario Maker 2 have a massive update.
Oh, okay.
And so many things they added to it. And I played the Mario Maker 1 on Wii U. No, Wii U.
Yeah, Wii U.
Yeah, Wii U, yes. Yeah. So I used to play a lot on it. I made one level. Did you play, remember?
Yeah.
Right. And Mario Maker 2, no, compare them to Mario Maker and Mario Maker 2 is a huge jump. Huge jump. They got so many other stuff which I want to explore, and I'm gonna have to buy it now because I don't have it. I got only 3 games actually at the moment, which are here.
Cool.
Which is Mario Odyssey, Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, I don't
So
Smash
we need to play that soon.
Yeah, I ain't got Nintendo Wii though, bro. Not Wii, Switch.
Yeah, no, me and you can play it. Well, not at the moment, actually. I just realized. But we will play it. We will make some good footage. And
definitely, 100%.
And what's the other one I got? Oh yes, Luigi Mansion 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Really, that doesn't really interest me. That one. But,
it's not really that popular.
no, I'm not that popular. It's just Luigi in it.
Yeah. Now, when I was buying the console, I asked me which game I want with it. Which two games I want to buy with it. And they didn't have Odyssey. So, and only 2 appealing options was this. If they had a Mario Kart, I'll pick the Mario Kart, but the options were so silly, like Pokemon and stuff like that.
Zelda? Was the Zelda?
Probably, but I'm into Zelda, but not as much I am into Mario and Luigi and stuff, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I want to play that Odyssey and that Smash Brothers as well. I've added a lot of updates to that as well.
Yeah.
So, but definitely that'd be a good video to do. And I was going to say, so I haven't got this written down as a story, but I see it earlier. This month means Nintendo loses. I think they've been the top-selling console in America for the past 23 months, and obviously they lose that this month because of PlayStation and Xbox release. So, but yeah, congratulations to Nintendo for keeping going for that long. Because as far as what I can see, it's a really good console. I do want to get my hands on it eventually.
Yeah, somehow. In your better position, you will.
Yeah.
For sure. So where was I? So yes, huge add-ons to the Mario Maker 2. And I think you played with me once for just not for long, but a little bit, of the Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah.
Which I almost can say is my favorite Mario so far. Even compared to Odyssey, Mario 3D World is my favorite game. And I haven't finished it yet. So I finished it Odyssey, but I need to finish the Mario 3D World. Can be a cat there.
Meow.
So yeah, anyway.
That's what you like being a pissy.
Come on. How dirty. You dirty minded.
Sorry.
Anyway, where's his notes? Okay, and I got one more thing to add to the Nintendo. The Game Watch and Watch thingy.
Okay.
Game and Watch. Game and Watch, yeah. It's like a little handheld. Is part of the 35th anniversary. It costs £49, £50, yeah. But I really want it. It's just for display purposes, really.
Just take a look here and go, yeah, that's a Game Watch. Do you play games with it? Nah, but you can watch it.
You can play Mario, but I would not want to take it out and break it somehow.
Yeah, well, I'm sure when they like Nintendo were like normally renowned for making their stuff quite versatile. And there was that thingy, wasn't there, about what's it? Old Nintendo handheld system getting in a fire or something like that, or in some explosion, and it still worked. It's like, I think it's in the museum somewhere.
Yeah. So, there's one book. It's out somewhere, I believe, all about who was making what, pictures of the unreleased things, unseen things. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Back to you, Andrew. What you got for me?
No Nintendo news, really. Where are we? One thing I was going to talk about is a couple more delays this month because of Cyberpunk. Couple people have delayed the game. Where is it? It's Everspace, the new Everspace game. I think Everspace 2, I think it is, and Path of Exiles. It's like expansion. I think the Path of Exiles expansion. And
how come it's related to that?
Because they were going to come out when Cyberpunk was going to they were going to come out on their original date, I think at some point in December. But where Cyberpunk has pushed their date back, they don't want to compete with Cyberpunk on release, so they've put their game back a month, so they can still make some money. It sort of goes to show maybe we don't realise on how tight margins there are for like big releases. You know, these big releases, they come out and no one wants to put out their game around it. You know, which is understandable. Right. I mean, you can't compete with something that's had as much hype as something like Cyberpunk. And you know, you're going to put your game out on the same day, people might even forget about it. But yeah, I mean, hopefully their games are good, and maybe it gives them a bit of time to maybe polish them up a bit more if they're not polished. But yeah, you don't realise how big sometimes these things are. Have a knock-on effect and everything else. I mean, you shouldn't judge them. People have done it with movies for a long time. As soon as a big movie gets announced, another movie decides to push their date back because they don't want to compete with, like, you know, the new Marvel movie that's coming out, or you know, or whatnot. So you know, they're not the first. It's not the first industry to do it. But yeah.
Wow. You can see money turns the world, huh?
It does.
Yeah.
And you know, when there's only suppose so many people spending their money every month and they want to get a chunk of it, they're going to find it hard to go up against someone like Cyberpunk. But
yeah, it's a really hyped up and exciting game.
It is, and I just hope the hype doesn't kill it because everyone's looking forward to it. And I hope people don't pay and go, oh well, this is okay, but it's not as good as we thought it was going to be. You know, so yeah, I think the people over there are squeezing them at the moment.
Is there any game you're going to buy? You plan to buy?
Well, at the moment, I want to finish completing Watch Dogs. After Watch Dogs, if I don't get a PS5, I was probably thinking about I want to get Cyberpunk. Definitely want to get Cyberpunk when it comes out. Though whether I'm going to have it on Xbox, whether I'm going to have it on PlayStation, should I say? That, or I suppose the new Assassin's Creed doesn't look too bad. It's set in England, which would be quite interesting to see.
It's the Vikings, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks quite good. For what I've seen of it, I mean that's already out. So they're my two main. I think they're probably my two main games that I want to get at the moment. Be Assassin's Creed and Cyberpunk. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm thinking about a game. The game is Cold War, Call of Duty. But there's a but there, because Black Friday coming soon, isn't it?
Yes, Friday's gone, isn't it? Always beginning that. Before Black Friday's at the beginning of November, is it?
Is this the 25th?
Oh, maybe it is.
Have a look for me.
Black Friday 2020 date. Oh, you are right, 27th.
27th, yeah. Yeah, so I'm hoping on Steam every year Black Friday is quite a big thing for them, for Steam. So they're huge discounts. And when I was buying GTA 5, on Steam, and I forgot about any Black Fridays, so 3 days before Black Friday, I bought the full price, £50 or something. And I came, I was like £20. I was like, no way, what the hell have I done?
Yeah.
I feel so stupid right now.
Well, I won't be able to get Cyberpunk in the Black Friday deal because that's not even out until then. But I might be able to get Assassin's Creed Valhalla perhaps.
So I'm not sure if Cold War are gonna be having any discounts.
Well,
if yes,
I'm on PlayStation 5. A discount on Black Friday, that's what I want. But whether that's gonna happen or not, I very much doubt it.
Yeah. So I hope so. Hope so they can have it. Yeah. Besides that, not many games I want to buy at the moment. Yeah, I want to play my actual games I got.
Yeah. Get them completed. You still wanted to play. Don't know whether you can do it on the channel, but you still wanted to play Red Dead, didn't you?
Yes. Right. Hopefully we're closing to the end.
Yeah,
so
I've pretty much got one more thing to talk about, I think. Yeah, one more thing, and then I'm done pretty much.
Let's see. Is my thing is bigger than yours? Because I got last thing to talk about too.
Probably.
Probably it's bigger than yours.
I'll let you finish because I think I finished last week.
All right.
Alright, so my thing is Square Enix. Do you know Square Enix, the company?
Square Phoenix?
Square Enix.
Enix.
Yeah.
Square Enix. The game company, yeah?
Yeah. Game company made games like what they made. They're the ones that do Behind the Just Cause. Yeah, but Behind a Just Cause. Now, the main game I was going to talk about is they're behind a Marvel's Adventure game that recently come out.
Yes.
And apparently they reported losses of $48 million, which is 36 million British pounds. Sort of a big game like that. I thought they would have made that money back on sale. The amount that game was sort of hyped up. I mean, I played their beta for it when it came out. I think it was for like a free weekend before release.
It looks good too.
It's. I certainly may need more time in the oven, but I don't know. I think it could have been a lot better than what it was. It's one of these grindy ones. I think you got to grind to get materials to craft this, so it's sort of doing a lot of the same stuff over and over again. So maybe the content isn't there for people, but I still would have thought they might have made their money from initial release. But I think like this one is one of these ones where they want to make more money on the microtransactions and the future content and the DLC for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sort of guessed that the game was cost about £100 million to make, roundabout, and they probably spent maybe nearly double that, maybe not quite, on advertising and promotional materials and stuff like that. So I mean, if someone's post a link to someone that sort of knows more about this than me, but they said that they might have sold as little as like 3 million copies of the game. I can't see they've sold that little. But it's a possibility because because it's got Marvel on it and stuff like that, maybe not everyone wants to buy it. Yeah. And maybe it didn't help if when they made it free beta, a lot of people played it and was like, nah, this isn't for me.
They improved on it since then, though.
Oh yeah, they've improved upon it. They've added stuff to it, and I think there's downloadable content that's going to be. I mean, probably purchasable. You have to buy it, but there's planned content for it down the road and stuff, which is great.
Yeah.
I hope it bounces back.
Yeah. Really shame. Okay. My last thing is basically saying thank you. Thank you to System of Down. Do you know the band?
Oh yes, I've heard about this as well.
Yeah. They came together only for one cause because they got lots of differences between them in the band, but they came along and all the money is going to support the country. I feel so embarrassed. Which country? Syria?
No, it's not Syria. It's Azerbaijan. Isn't it? Let's think about Azerbaijan.
Where is it?
Head. I don't know where it is. It's in Europe, I think.
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't look into any research of this, but I had heard that they'd made 2 songs, haven't they, and donating all the money to like a war for thing. Lovely.
I'm so happy and proud of this band, you know.
I mean, Azerbaijan, that's a country, to be fair, that's a country I never knew existed until they won the Eurovision a couple of years ago. Didn't they? They won for someone, I can't remember who it was, but someone sung for them and won.
Yeah, Azerbaijan, yeah.
Thank you, Sister Milidan.
Yeah, sorry to say, to be negative at the end, but it's very positive at the same time because people are doing something to help, you know.
Yeah.
And sacrifice, you know, they can make so much money from this album or these 2 songs they've released, and giving it all away to the support people to stop the war. You know, every war is just nasty. Really against all wars, to be honest. Yeah. Okay.
Make love, not war, baby.
Well, today is the 15th of November, and
should be up on by 16.
Forgot to say at the beginning. The time. Yeah, I think next week we're gonna have something more coming out because I think I was doing research for this week and it was nothing much, but there was brewing in the background, you know, stuff. So I think we have lots to talk about next week.
That's all. I've not struck with this week, but like I say, well, basically all been release reviews and stuff on the new PlayStation, and talking about the Xbox and comparing them and stuff. So it's be interesting to hopefully see a bit more news next week. So yeah.
And our channels are growing a little bit, ever so slowly, but growing there. We got comments from other people. Yeah, good.
We like to engage, so don't feel scared to put in a comment if you want to talk.
Yeah, we always come back to you. We always appreciate you. Negative, positive. I'm gonna love you and cuddle you. And thank you. Yeah. Oh well, I hope girls and boys enjoyed it. I kind of did.
Cool. I did. It was fun. I'll do it again.
Let's do it again. Every Mondays. Don't forget, you will experience this luxury 16-bit TV podcast.
Yes, you enjoy. Go back, watch some of the other podcasts if you're interested to see what we've done before. And go subscribe.
Also, sorry, there's be a little change. Normally you see in the middle, I believe this side. No, this side in the middle here. Always the picture, isn't it, of what we're talking about. So I'm gonna add to it and be like a video, but a little like scrolling down between the articles and stuff like this.
Okay.
So more interactive for the viewer.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So let's see how that goes next time. Not this time, but next time.
Cool.
We will prepare for that. Okay, Andrew.
Cool beans. Everyone, look after yourself and have a good journey. Until next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.